before it was an icon on American highways. Peterbilt was built for the woods, for the steep hills, the broken roads, and the brutal reality of the logging industry. In the early 20th century, the United States was expanding fast, and that expansion ran on lumber. Homes, railroads, factories, even ships all demanded timber. The Pacific Northwest became the heart of this industry. But getting trees out of those forests? That was a different story. Logging roads were primitive, steep, muddy, unforgiving. Most trucks couldn't survive it. Then a lumberman named T.A. Peterman decided to change that. T.A. Peterman wasn't a truck manufacturer, at least not at first. He was in the timber business, and like many others, he was losing time and money because the trucks just weren't good enough. He began modifying surplus military vehicles to haul logs out of the forests. But he quickly realized if you want it done right, you build it yourself. In 1939, Peterman bought the assets of the bankrupt Fagiol Truck and Motor Company in Oakland, California. He launched a new brand, Peterbilt, and gave it a singular purpose: build trucks tough enough for the most extreme jobs in the country. Peterbilt trucks were built with rugged frames, custom specs, and a level of durability the logging world had never seen. They didn't just work, they survived. And word spread. Through the 1940s and 50s, Peterbilt gained traction beyond logging into mining, construction, and long-haul trucking. But everything changed in 1967 with the launch of the Peterbilt 359. It had a long aluminum hood, massive diesel engines, and a customizable frame that could handle nearly any application. It was rugged, but it also had style. For independent drivers, known as owner-operators, the 359 became the truck to dream about. It symbolized pride, identity, and power. And in 1971, it made its way into Hollywood. In Steven Spielberg's first feature film, Duel, a terrifying and faceless truck stalks a man across desert highways. That truck? A Peterbilt 281, nearly identical to the early 359s. The brand was no longer just a machine, it was a symbol. In 1987, Peterbilt introduced the Model 379, a successor that kept the bold lines and workhorse spirit of the 359, but with modernized features and even more customization. It became the most popular owner-operator truck in America. You saw it in movies, at truck shows, and hauling freight coast to coast. Then in 2006 came the Peterbilt 389, a model that blended classic style with 21st century technology. Still in production today, the 389 is a favorite among those who want that old-school look, but with modern powertrains, interiors, and safety systems. Peterbilt's dominance isn't limited to logging or long haul. In the car hauling industry, the Peterbilt 389 and earlier 379 became the gold standard, thanks to their low-profile chassis, strength, and customizability. Truckers began building elaborate custom rigs, adding chrome stacks, murals, lighting setups, turning work vehicles into rolling art. At truck shows, Peterbilts aren't just transportation, they're centerpieces. But Peterbilt wasn't just about pride and passion, it was about purpose. While the 389 carried the torch of tradition, another generation of trucks was being designed for the realities of modern freight. In 2012, Peterbilt introduced the Model 579, a truck built for efficiency, aerodynamics, and the long haul. Unlike the long-nosed classics, the 579 was sculpted in wind tunnels. Its sleek shape and lightweight materials were built to reduce drag, save fuel, and increase uptime. Priorities for large fleet operators facing razor-thin margins. Inside, it was all about comfort and technology. Ergonomic cabins, advanced driver assistance systems, and digital dashboards turned the 579 into a long-distance command center. For many, this was Peterbilt's way of proving it could do more than build icons. It could build tools for the future of logistics. But trucking isn't just highways and interstates. From city streets to off-road job sites, Peterbilt expanded into new territories. Its vocational series, including the Model 567 and Model 520, was designed for dump trucks, concrete mixers, garbage haulers, and utility fleets. These were machines built to take a beating. Steel frames, reinforced suspensions, and flexible configurations made them favorites for municipalities and construction firms. Today, Peterbilt is part of one of the most powerful truck manufacturing groups in the world, PACCAR Incorporated. Headquartered in Bellevue, Washington, PACCAR owns Peterbilt, Kenworth, and DAF, three brands that together cover markets across North America, Europe, Asia, and beyond. While Peterbilt dominates in the U.S. with its iconic styling and strong presence among owner-operators and specialized fleets, its sister brand, Kenworth, focuses on performance, innovation, and fleet-friendly engineering. Across the Atlantic, DAF Trucks, based in the Netherlands, leads in the European market with a focus on efficiency and emissions technology. But Peterbilt holds a special place in American trucking culture. Its main production facilities, in Denton, Texas, and formerly in Madison, Tennessee, have built hundreds of thousands of vehicles over the decades. From forest trails to highways, from chrome-covered show trucks to efficient fleet machines, Peterbilt is more than just a name on a grill. If you enjoyed this dive into the history of Peterbilt, make sure to subscribe to Heavy Machines Era for more stories about the machines that move the world. See